Foul on Evan Guevara.
I think this Tennessee Heat team is more mature. They were young a couple of years ago, still really good, but you can see some of these guys are older, a little more experienced. Same for CHSA.
Oh, corner three, nice shot. That's Cade Boudreau. Couple threes for the Wolverines to start the game, 6-0.
High pressure there by CHSA.
That three just short. Offensive rebound. Oh, can't get the putback.
Such a good move, too. Good left-handed putback. Just didn't finish.
Brandon Hawkins with the ball, right side. Swings it back around. Deep three on the right. Oh, my. I don't know how that went in. Nathan Raynard, his second three.
Yeah, I think
and a timeout here at Tennessee.
If CHSA gets hot from the three, I think this is the difference in what we saw with the Mid-Missouri Mavs was that, and Benton, but more of the Mavs, they were settling for those threes. CHSA, I think, leads with the threes, but they're also not afraid to go inside if the threes aren't hitting. But right now they're raining threes pretty good. Tennessee coach does not want to see this get to be big, so I think he's probably going to do the same thing that CHSA was just doing to them, which is you're going to see some more high pressure so that they can't get comfortable in those three-point looks. But the reason why CHSA has gotten good looks is they're not just dribbling up and hitting those threes. Those threes are coming off of ball movement, and these shooters are getting set, and they're in position, they're squared up to the basket, and that's why you're seeing success here. But I still think Tennessee's going to try and rattle them high a little bit.
Yeah, you want to stop the bleeding and also get on the board here at the same time. 5 minutes in the first period.
We're going to try and go to the big man here, which I think
looks like he might have had that shot, but tried to pass it there.
I mean, it was a good unselfish play, but I think he already had the position to make that jump hook over him. Yeah, really good backside movement there.
Oh, nice floater in the lane. Good touch. Tyvin Taylor, 2 points.
This is the kind of movement you love to see. Oh, that's going to be an over and back. Tennessee's just a little rattled early. You know, you can't. It's just not uncommon for a team to jump out on you. 8-0, 10-0, 11-0. You can't get rattled and change the way you play the game. You got to play the way you got here. Your style of basketball.
Thatcher Bond checked in for the first time on Tennessee. And a foul here.
This is going to be tough if they can't. You saw that right there. He tried to apply some high pressure, just like I said, but he's got to move with his feet. Right in there, he tried to move more with his shoulders and arms. 15 is quick, and he's got a tall task ahead of him. That was good defense there.
Raynor in the lane, fades away, off the glass and in.
I don't know that he called for the banker on that one.
8 points for Raynor in the early goings. Yemene with the ball, looking to get something going here. That three, too long.
Look at this transition. He is not wasting any time. 1-on-3.
Oh, good find inside, but just not there.
That was just a good stall. He still looked like he was going strong, which kept the focus on him, which allowed 23 to rim run and get there in time to at least get a quality look off that fast break.
Oh, nice mid-range baseline jumper from Bond.
Just a little bit, just see the ball go in the net. That always helps yield more of those. So we'll see Tennessee start to maybe settle in here. See that? There you go. See, that's good pressure. That's what's going to keep them out of hitting those rhythm threes.
Three sides.
Now we'll get to see what kind of offensive set CHSA will run.
Carson Dismang, number 12, checks in for the Tennessee Heat. Raynard with the ball. Tight defense. Taylor looking for help.
Wow, I can't believe that wasn't a foul. Really good.
Finds his way off the glass. Another bucket for Taylor.
He is working right and left. I'll tell you what, 23 probably doesn't have any points on the board for CHSA, but the things he's doing off ball are really impressive. He has really freed up these guys to be able to shoot. These unsung heroes, guys that they don't make the stat line, but man, they can.
Cooper really McSpadden for 3.
Yeah, he has both their baskets, doesn't he?
Thatcher Bond's got the other basket.
Okay.
McSpadden and Bond, the 2 scorers for Tennessee so far, a 3 and a 2.
10 is nothing under this style of basketball.
Yeah.
Really not a deficit to worry about. You just got to keep playing your game. Oh, that was one that you could tell he was not ready to shoot. That was probably the first bad 3-point decision by CHSA so far this game.
Andrew Coffey, Ben Groth in the game for Tennessee. Joshua Papillion checks in for CHSA.
I wonder if that was a penalty for taking a bad shot.
In the doghouse.
I know it's certainly going to be their instinct. Oh, that's such a good move. Yep. These refs clearly have college experience. You see them blowing the whistle after the play, let it develop, let it see how it plays out before they blow the whistle. Really good refereeing that we've seen on this court so far the last 2 days.
First one good for Ben Groth.
All right, Tennessee's starting to settle in. Really good free throw shooting team. That much I do remember.
Under 2 to play in the first period. 15-7 game. CHSA is out to the early lead.
23 just plays really smart ball. Look at him. He moves off ball. Look at that roll.
Yeah. Moves with purpose.
Yep. Now you're going to see him flash. Boy, once 40 gets it low, it's going to be tough to beat, but what a good block.
Yeah, good D, not to foul, but just to body him up. Now a little transition 3. Oh, nothing but net. Cooper McSpadden.
You leave him wide open and give him an hour to think about it. He's going to take a shot. Just like that, it's only a 5-point game, and now CHSA's got to say, where is this momentum coming from? We had all the momentum. And, it's just little things. That key block right there on 40, CHSA's big man, and then to hit that big 3. That's a 5-point play. Instead of being 18-7 or 17-7, it's 15-10.
Cooper McSpadden, a couple 3s there for Tennessee. On the other side, you had Nathan Raynard. He had a couple 3s for the Wolverines.
I'd like to see 12 for Tennessee do more down low. He had 2 good looks, and I know they didn't go in, but they got to keep feeding him. He has a significant height and size advantage over CHSA, and CHSA's not going to want to risk foul trouble for their superstar over here, number 40, who's probably having to take the duty of guarding him. Looks like Tennessee's going small now, though.
Hawkins with it, out of the timeout, needs help.
Yeah, that's that high pressure we said that they were going to have to go to.
Oh, Taylor inside, good move with the baseline for 2.
Yeah, he's rock solid. Oh, that was almost a turnover. Really good pressure here by CHSA. But Tennessee's handling it well. Oh, just couldn't finish it. Really good effort, though.
Boudreau brings the ball up for the Wolverines. 35 seconds in the quarter. Over to Taylor.
Dangerous. this roll here.
Oh, taken away.
Perfectly.
Growth on the other end. Two-hand jam puts it down.
That will get your crowd behind you. Get your bench on their feet.
Boy, he bounced up there. I wasn't expecting him to rise all the way to a two-hand jam. Hawkins to the baseline. Gets it to fall with the contact.
That was, you know, I don't know if it was intentional clock management, but that was really effective clock management because they never slowed the game down and brought the ball up top, but they still used all 12 seconds of that clock to maximize the ability to not only score but prevent Tennessee from getting an opportunity to score on the other side before the end of the quarter. And there goes 23.
The clock didn't start. The clock did not start, but I think that's how they'll let it play out here. So 19-12 after one quarter. Wolverines out to a lead. It was, 10-11-0?
It was 11-0. Tennessee finally got their footing, and it looked like it was going to be a huge CHSA momentum run there. And, yeah, by switching to that high-pressure defense, it really, really cut down CHSA's ability to just play in rhythm. And I think they're going to have to stick with that. This is two high-octane offenses. They have speed. They both like to play with speed. We've already seen more points in this quarter than we saw in the first half of the previous game. So you know you're going to see a high-scoring game. So in order to make sure that that's at the very least 2-pointers instead of a lot of 3-pointers, that high pressure is probably going to continue by both teams. You're going to see Tennessee stay with that. As a result, if I'm the coach, knowing that that's happening, I'm looking more for that for those passes that get down to kind of that mid post. Tennessee staying small. They're still not bringing out their big man. I think that's probably a result of the effectiveness they've had with the guard play coming back. Like you said, 11-0 start. So they've been on a 12-8 run, which doesn't seem huge, but it looks a lot better to be down 7 on the scoreboard when you have points than it does from an 11-point deficit with no points.
Bit of a clock malfunction there. They'll try it again. 8 minutes on the clock. And we're underway in the second period. Raynard with the ball, swings it around.
You see what you don't see here defensively is very little help side defense. Because of the speed of the game, they really don't even have time to be able to defend both their man and the gap because the movement is so quick. CHSA's gone to a 2-3 zone here, and they're gonna force Tennessee to try and shoot their way out of it. And right now, it's good offensive board though.
Another 3 on the left side. That one just off the rim.
Yeah, I think CHSA's gonna make Tennessee earn their way out of this. Meanwhile, Tennessee gonna stay with that high man pressure. Good back cut. Oh, he just the angle wasn't there.
Oh, what a spin move by Grove.
They call it travel.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Called the travel.
I think he kept his footing. He was about to fall down, but
Sure looked like he maintained it. I thought that was a spectacular play when he was clearly going to the ground. That's a tough break. I know he disagrees with it, and I kind of do too, but that's just snap judgment there by the referee.
Oh, cross-court pass from Raynard to Hawkins. Oh,
these back cuts are really good.
And off-ball call there, 3 seconds.
You know, I think they're going to see a lot of opportunities for that now that Tennessee is going for that attack-type pressure. You see them going out for the man, out for the pass, and as a result, CHSA is smartly going with these back cuts. This is coaching 101 there to
when that guy pursues you, you immediately go back to the basket. Good things happen. CHSA going to a high press zone here. It looks like they're actually in a 1-3-1 now. Yep, that's what they're in.
And travel called there. Move the feet, Yamani.
Tennessee is struggling dealing with these variable zones. We saw 2-3 the previous possession. They go to 1-3-1 here. I like, as a coach, you like that from a defensive standpoint because it makes it hard for them to adjust real time offensively. The wide open paint three, little strong. Let's see what they do here. They may call yet another defense. Nope, still 1-3-1. They're looking for that corner trap because it's been effective. And they're going to get
foul.
a foul there. I don't think that was intentional. He just lost his balance and fell over him. He's arguing it, but
foul on Joshua Papillion.
Wrong place, wrong time, therefore. There we go, staying with the 1-3-1. It's a very high 1-3-1.
Oh, didn't even see it, almost knocked away.
If I'm a Tennessee coach, I'm putting in my big man now to take advantage of this 1-3-1 gap.
Rejected. Ben Groth rises up, turns it away, and on the other end, it's Thatcher Bond with the lay-in.
Still a 7-point game. Yeah, I bring in 15 here to exploit this 1-3-1.
Oh, good find, backdoor. Elias Fleming, his first bucket of the game.
Tennessee is they're running out of answers. Yeah, see, there's no big guy to really clog up that lane, which is allowing 51 in the middle to do a lot more movement. They did hit him there, though.
Another good look inside. Lots of bodies there, turns him away.
They just don't have the size in there to do it.
Yep. Corner three, no good.
Ooh. 51 couldn't even see it. It was so high off that rim. Yeah. CHSA's adjusting well.
Ball stolen away by Groth. He's going to go all the way up. Another jam! Puts it down, two hands. A steal and a slam.
Yeah, right when I said CHSA's adjusting well, they give it up right there, and they left all their low guys out.
Offensive rebound and foul.
That kind of surprised me when Tennessee brought three high there. Why 40 wouldn't have gone to that low corner for an easy baseline layup? But that time they were able to get out of it and gave 51 a chance to get in there.
So Elias Fleming hits the first free throw. Foul was on Ben Groth. He's going to have a seat here. A couple fouls on him. A.J. Fortson checks in for the Heat.
You know, as much as it appears that CHSA has dominated this game from a strategic standpoint, Tennessee has done enough to stay in this and keep it a single-digit lead because of their aggressiveness and their ability to get steals and breakaways.
Couple good minutes there from Elias Fleming. 4 points, couple free throws. He'll take a seat. Guevara back in for him.
Boy, dangerous to go there on a 1-3-1. A really good cross-court pass.
Oh, offensive rebound, back out, corner three, Yamine. No good.
Yeah, I think I would have, if I'm two there, I just turn and shoot it. See how much space there is down there in the low lane.
Yeah, it's wide open.
Yeah, I would have zero baseline cutting. I certainly would have 40 down there. Going to Horns.
Trying to work it inside. Foul is called. Number 5, Isaac Yamine.
Not a bad play call there by CHSA to go to that Horns play. See if they can get some backside layups there. Looks like they've gone out of it though.
Hey, Texas.
Another play called Texas. This is a double curl play. Oh, smartly read by Tennessee.
Yamine on the other end, floater on the baseline, gets it to go. Basket and the foul.
That was really good recognition there by Tennessee to see that second curl was coming and intercepted the pass.
Foul was on Evan Guevara, his second.
How many does Evan have?
2. Okay, thank you. I was trying to tell you.
Off the mark.
Can't convert the three-point play.
Did not see 0 in the low line. 0 is probably a little low, though. He should have been a little higher, maybe at that wing. It's too deep to catch that long pass.
Another three by Boudreau. He knocks it down.
Yeah, clearly, if he'd have been at the wing there early, that would have come quicker.
Back to a 10-point game. Oh, wow. Ben Groth knocks it down.
Number 1 has really been the leader of this team. He's got that breakaway dunk. He's had 2 key threes there. Keep this game very manageable.
That three on the right side.
That's a trigger.
It is raining in here. Nathan Rayner
has a super quick trigger. He doesn't even really mind the closeouts because he knows that ball's going to get released long before it comes.
Oh, Groth puts up another three. He was just kind of, that was a heat check there. And we got some contact and a foul.
That one's going to go against the Heat. Yeah, big man's checking in. Sorry, not 15, 12 coming in for Tennessee. We're going to see what could be really interesting to see what the CHSA coach calls now. I'm going to assume he's going to adjust his defense now. No, they're still in the 1-3-1. But I would look for CHSA to probably change that here shortly.
And another quick foul, swipe at the arm.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand what the point of that one was.
That was on Cade Boudreau.
Yeah, that's just a wasted foul. You're going to need that foul later. It just doesn't make any sense. And they're not going to shoot from there.
Ben Groth looking surrounded.
Yes,
oh,
that's
good
what
pass.
I'm talking about. That will beat the 1-3-1 every time because one guy, all he has to do is get penetration. He's going to draw the middle guy out and leaves your big guy wide open.
Yeah, it was Carson Dismang with the 2-point bucket there. Oh, that three falling away, no good.
And not to mention, you're going to get a lot more defensive rebounds with 12 in the game. They're still staying with the 1-3-1. I'm kind of surprised. That's going to be a foul on 40. You can't challenge him and push up on him. If he would have kept his feet set, that would have been a different story, but he pushed up.
And that's going to be free throws here as they're in the 5th team foul of the quarter. That's the new rule. You get 5 team fouls a quarter. The 5th one is a free throw, or 2 free throws.
Yep, going to the NBA rule here.
It's the first.
Yeah, that definitely favors Tennessee with 1.5 minutes left. They can now play even more aggressive, knowing that even without a shot, they're going to go to the line.
Knocks them both down.
And I'm so surprised CHSA has not pulled them out of this 1-3-1. That's 12 on the floor.
31-25, 1:20 left in the half.
Once again, Zero's just looking to shoot first. If he would look for those baseline cuts, he'd get some wide open layup looks. Boy, they just want to shoot threes. I mean,
he stepped back for it.
Full 3 feet to get the three when he could have had the baseline jumper that probably goes in.
Tyvon Taylor, number 40, has been pretty quiet since the first part of the first quarter. As that three goes in, that's A.J. Fortson.
Just like that.
His first bucket of the game.
We've got us a 3-point game here. CHSA has been late to adjust.
Oh, they throw it away.
Absolute lack of concentration there.
And now
Tennessee has a chance to tie this game.
With 38 seconds.
And that's what good teams do. They're not going to give up just because they get down early. This Tennessee team is well seasoned. They've been in a lot of championship situations that they know how to handle this kind of pressure. It's not too big for them.
Tennessee going to work here and wait for running that clock down.
Yep.
Get a last shot of the half.
12's in perfect position here. You see him down there in the low slot. He's just waiting his turn, waiting for a penetration. Now he's popping up. Here we go.
Ben Groth takes the three,
Yep,
knocks it down. Wow, the man in his face.
Still plenty of time. I'm not sure why he did it there, but
That should be a tie.
it should be 31-31.
Should be 31-31.
We're going to see if they correct that.
They'll get that fixed here, and it's tied at halftime. Tennessee Heat come back, tie it up against CHSA Wolverines. We'll be back after the half. Welcome back here as we are about to be underway in the second half. Tennessee Heat, this is boys 18U basketball. Tennessee Heat, CHSA Wolverines, CHSA Wolverines. Wolverines got out to a quick start, quick lead, and Tennessee just came back. They stayed patient, they played their game, and tied it up at the very end of the half on a three-pointer from Ben Groth, who was huge for the Heat in the first half.
Yeah, he played spectacular and did it in multiple facets. If he wasn't shooting some really quick trigger threes, he was putting down some emphatic dunks. He really has been putting on an MVP performance here today. Look at this trap pressure.
Oh, they get it inside somehow. Offensive rebound, Yamina, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Like I said at the end of the first half, as long as 12's in the game, I don't understand why CHSA would stay with this 1-3-1. Because 12 is going to feast, and if he doesn't, he's giving his teammates an ability to really open up.
Wow, they get it to growth there. Defenders all over him. Yamene takes the three to the top of the key, no good. Another offensive rebound, back out to Yamene.
Well, it's just shooting
This
practice
time
right
he
now.
got it.
And there's the first lead for the Tennessee.
Yeah, a little bit of a lackluster rebounding effort on that possession from the Wolverines.
Yeah. I would look for them to go back to man very quickly.
Rivera within the baseline, swings it around, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Offensive rebound.
There's their shooter.
Boudreaux in and out.
Good defense there, good rebound. That was not an easy rebound to handle.
Yeah, Thatcher Bond on the boards.
Look at this. They're running a high trap now.
Bond's mid-range jumper is sweet.
And it's really good poise by Tennessee to not get rattled by that high trap. And once they're down low, they have a man advantage. And that's just another lack of focus. It's not on the same page. He thought he was going to pop out for that pass, and he didn't. And that's part of, it's one of the things as a coach you teach your players is if you can't lock eyes with that guy, he does not know what your intent is. And he was expecting something that just wasn't going to happen.
Tennessee has come out of the half and taken a 5-point lead here after being down.
This is really good.
Oh, Bond thought about it, almost traveled.
This is really good spacing and ball movement against this zone that is really serving them well.
He's going to get the foul call.
Late contact by 23.
That's 4 fouls on Rivera now, so he's got to be careful.
That's a shame because he's done so many great things, especially in the first half. Just really good lieutenant on the floor out there. They cannot afford to lose him. He just brings too much to the game offensively.
Joshua Papillia, number 4, is going to come in for Guevara.
See, now CHSA's in danger of having the same thing that happened to Tennessee early happen to them.
Offensive rebound, but then taken away.
Eyes down. He didn't see 40 streaking down the court for an easy jam. That's a double dribble, and it did get called.
Turnovers here.
Yeah, they have. All of a sudden, CHSA's the one that's getting rattled. Tennessee has stayed poised throughout, even when they were down, and now we're going to see what CHSA's made of. Tennessee's used to playing in this D1 format. CHSA's new to the game, and this is new territory for them, especially in an elimination game. Is that you got to see if they're mature enough to handle this pressure and realize, just like Tennessee did, that a 6-point lead is nothing, especially with their style of offense and their style of basketball. But Tennessee's very content now just to kind of hold the ball as long as they're staying in this zone. Of course, I say that, and then he shoots a very deep three.
Offensive rebounds have been the story in the start of this third quarter.
Yep.
Ben Grove puts it back in. Timeout. 39-31, largest lead of the game for Tennessee. Man, what are you saying if you are the Wolverines? You've given up the lead. Now you're down in a little bit of a hole.
Yeah, I mean, first thing I say to them is we got to change our defensive structure. Tennessee has clearly shown that they don't have any problem playing out of that 1-3-1 defense, and just by changing the structure of going to a higher trap and more pressure has not changed, because Tennessee is getting that pass out before the trap comes, and it's giving way too much space for Tennessee to do things, and it's getting CHSA out of their ability to get defensive rebounds because there's only one man down there now to rebound, and Tennessee's got 3. So this 1-3-1 is not doing CHSA any favors in terms of getting the ball back. Their most effective was at the beginning of the game when they ran a straight man defense. It wasn't even a shell, it was just a straight man defense, and used their athletic ability and their good footwork to keep themselves between Tennessee and the hoop. And I think they've got to go back to that. somehow I think they've gotten a little bit disillusioned that they think 12, they can't handle 12, but they clearly handled him in the first quarter, so much so that the Tennessee coach pulled him out and went to a small lineup. Now that 12's in, he's thriving, but only because they're in a defense that isn't suitable to CHSA.
Hawkins with it, trying to get something going for the Wolverines here in the second half.
Oh, that's a travel. He just changed his pivot foot.
Really would like to see Tyvon Taylor get more involved here like he was at the start of the game. He's going to take a three.
That's a good look.
Got it.
When you clear it out, get below the free throw line, and then kick it out to your three-point shooter, that's a great look. You got to do more of that.
That was his first bucket since the first quarter.
All right, so now you see him. See, this is the success CHSA had early.
Growth goes all the way, kicks it back out.
Good look there. This is what we want to see from CHSA.
Renard goes all the way, throws up a shot.
He went too far under the basket, and he had to hit one. See, that's that transition defense you don't need. You're just giving them free fouls. But this is encouraging to see from CHSA as now they've gone out of the 1-3-1. They're getting more active in terms of on-ball attack. They don't need two players to trap.
Andrew Coffey with the ball, hands it off to Growth.
Yep, see, let Tennessee make the mistakes. Good adjustment there by CHSA at that timeout.
Boudreau on the drive, tries to dish, but too many Heat defenders there. And
that was a good foul because there was no doubt he was going to finish that with 2 points, and you had that to give. Those are the fouls you do want, since we don't have clear path at this level, that you definitely want to keep them from getting that easy breakaway fast break. Especially when you're on kind of a miniature run. You've gotten back within 5. I think you're going to see more of this high man pressure now.
A little baseline action,
Yep.
turns it over.
Great.
Here they go. Have to set it up, some pressure, good recovery by the Heat.
Tennessee now they're going to respond. You're going to see high pressure from them. You're going to try and get them out of their rhythm. You're going to see this.
Boudreau needs help, finds Hawkins.
Good
Inside to
defense
Taylor.
here. They just got to be patient. There's so much game left that. It's all right. It was tipped.
Oh, now it's taken away. Dismay, no good. And a foul is called on Tyvon Taylor.
That's tough.
That is a tough one.
But it clearly was. I don't think 12 is going to miss that without contact. Oh, that's not good. That's his third. And this offense revolves around him.
Free throw good from Dismang.
Oh,
this is the second.
Yep.
Hawkins in the corner.
Yep, they're not going to give them any good looks. And there's a steal. Kind of gave CHSA a little bit of their own medicine there. And there's a clear path. That I'm not sure that would have been an easy bucket, but at the same time, still not a bad foul. That it is his third. So now CHSA is having to start to think about the fact that some of their key players are getting into foul trouble. 23's got 4 fouls. Number 40's got 3 fouls. And now the latest one on, who was that on?
Cade Boudreau,
yeah,
0.
That's his third.
Yep.
So he's got 3 of his really strong players in foul trouble.
And you got your 5th team foul as well for this quarter.
Yep.
So they're going to be doing free throws.
I think now the CHSA coach has got to tell them, even if they've got a breakaway and it's going to be a fast break layup, you got to give it to them. Your presence on this court for the next quarter and a half is more important than giving up 2 points.
Yeah, too much game left to have your guys having to sit on the bench.
Yeah, we got almost 11 minutes of game left in a 6-point game. These guys got to be smart about saving those fouls for accidental ones, not purposeful ones. I'm pretty sure number 4 is in foul trouble too. How many does he have?
He's got 2. Papillion's got 2 fouls.
Okay.
According to my count here. Not the official scorekeeper, but
well, you've been right so far, so I'm going to go with it.
It's AJ Fortson at the line for the Heat. Number 2.
You might steal it. They might not call it out. Go for it. Oh, no, I'm just saying. Talk to our team. Like, right now would be a great time to do that.
CHSA coach trying to get some communication to his squad. Oh, that's going to be an over the back call there. 12 got a little aggressive. He got one free look at it. The second one, not so free.
Yeah, he got the offensive rebound on the free throw, but then couldn't convert. Then got behind the guy, reached around.
Oh, that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah. No foul there. The ball just went out.
Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of deflation in the faces of the CHSA players and Zero's trying to pump them up. He's trying to keep them positive.
Ben Groth back in the game for the Heat. He's got the ball, hands it off.
Yeah, they're going to be very. You can see Tennessee is very, very content to draw the defense up and spread the floor. That really, really favors Tennessee because of their size. Yeah, you're going to see 12 drift. You're going to see him probably disappear into the slot here in a minute, especially if there's any type of dribble drive penetration. There you go. As soon as he's up, you're going to see him go. And there goes 12.
Groth drives, finds a lane, gets his way in there and puts it in for 2. Yeah, what a move.
When you have somebody with the physical size of 12, the guy guarding him cannot leave him, which leaves the guard with single coverage. And I always told my players, if it's one-on-one, you take them every time.
3 on the left side, no good. Coach wanted a foul on the shot. Not there.
It's just kind of like in football, you know, some of these superstar receivers, when the quarterback sees single coverage, he's going to go every time. It's the same thing. If you have a really good, solid guard and he only has single coverage, you let him go. Oh, I can't believe he didn't pull that one.
Groth will take the 3 at the top of the key.
That was not the one to take. The previous one was wide open, and he just took too long to make that decision.
Kicks it out to Taylor, nearly intercepted.
You see Tennessee is super high energy right now. They're feeling a lot of momentum from this huge swing from being down 11 to being up 8, and they're just feeding on it right now.
This third period winding down under 40 seconds.
Yep. This is just such smart basketball here. Just draw them out. They have to come. Now that's the only thing is, yeah, you're going to get a timeout there because the coach is going to tell them it's fine to space the floor, but you cannot let the trap come to you, especially if you're in the corner. If you're in the middle of the court, you get a little bit more leeway there. But if you're in the corner, usually what I would do when we were playing this stretch type offense is as soon as it goes to the corner, take that dribble over to the middle or pull another guard up to the middle. We'd always coach that you should be far enough away that you're well spaced, but close enough that it's a safe pass, especially when a trap is coming. And that really exasperates a defense because they can't double team. They got to go chasing the ball, and then next thing you know, you're going to catch them. You're going to catch them on the reaction, and it's a drive and dish or a drive and finish.
So it's 42-34. Definitely still within reach.
And I think you're going to see the number of possessions reduced now. Tennessee's going to try their hardest to have fewer and fewer possessions over the next 8.5 minutes. As long as they can maintain an 8-point lead, they are going to slow this game way down. And that is not to CHSA's liking.
Wolverines, they will get the reset on the team fouls after this quarter, so that might help. We're going to go the other way, turns it over.
Here comes Zero back in.
Yeah, Cade Boudreau.
He's got 4 fouls, but they need him.
A couple threes in the game.
He seems to be their, their biggest cheerleader. When they were all showing down, he was trying to get them to get up.
It's Raynard with it. He's driving. Pull up jumper.
Yeah, that's just impatience. They've got to utilize.
It'll count if it's good. No good.
Got to utilize their team more. Again, that's just that kind of, teenage mentality that 4 seconds is 1.
Yeah.
And they don't realize they leave a lot of time on the clock when they shoot that desperation shot that really they had a lot more time to generate a better shot. But this is going to be an interesting quarter because I think this is going to be a cat and mouse game, literally a cat and mouse game. Tennessee is going to make CHSA come get them, and I think their coach is going to say, we're not looking for threes, we are looking for quality possessions, and we want to attack the basket, but we want to do it with wide open layups, not hugely contested layups.
Some leading scorers in this game. Ben Groth, of course, for the Heat. He's got 18 points. Nathan Raynard on the Wolverines. He's got 14 points, but they were all in the first half. Nothing in the third quarter there.
Yeah, if I'm CHSA, I want to see Taylor take over this game. I would like to see him in multi-facets. I'd like to see him work from the slot to the corner to the wing. He clearly has a really good inside-outside game, and you've got to exploit that, which means wherever he can be open and wherever he can be useful is where they need to find him. The guards got to continue doing what they're doing, but they always need to keep one eye on where number 40 is, because he can get you back in this game in a heartbeat and force Tennessee out of their comfort zone, which right now is to basically pull the ball up and wait for a good opportunity.
Yeah, Taylor had the 1-3 there in the third quarter. Just like you were saying, you want to see him more of a focal pointer at the front of your mind offensively.
Yep. I want to see 23 do what he did in the first quarter and really spring a lot of open looks for 40 with some of these off-ball screens.
Intercepted there by the Heat.
Not a good pass coming on that angle.
Andrew Coffey got that one. So now the Heat can do their thing here. Lots of pressure and a foul.
That's a hook. He's going to get an offensive call foul for that. And that was bound to happen here shortly. This has been the Achilles heel of Tennessee, is when they are turning the ball over, it is when they don't see the trap coming or they're not reacting quickly enough.
Need a bucket here if you're the Wolverines. Taking advantage of that turnover.
There he is. And
Boudreau with it, driving, nowhere to go.
40 is stuck. He has got to move. See, he's up there in that no man's land where there's just no opportunity for him.
Oh, good find, Guevara. He had the layup.
That's the way you play this. It's a great look. And see, look,
there he is.
I'm telling you,
puts it back in.
He is always in the right place at the right time. And if he would spring Taylor for some open looks, but Taylor's getting caught up in that high wing, and it's not working. Oh, such a great play.
And the foul.
Yep. That was really, really heads-up play there by 12.
Yeah.
And unselfish.
Carson Disman with the connection to Isaac Yamene. And the foul.
Yeah, he didn't play well in that first quarter. Actually, I shouldn't say that. He played well. He wasn't scoring. He wasn't finishing well. But man, he has really come on in the second half. Has really been a complete player, and I think it's been a huge part of the difference. It started with them exploiting the 1-3-1 zone of CHSA, and now it's just been him cleaning up messes.
Hawkins looking for something here.
You can see CHSA trying to spring Taylor, but then look at Taylor ends up at the. There you go.
Taylor corner three, no good.
That's okay. That's the shot you want to see out of him. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, wide open down low. Dismang for two.
Now, Fordy's complaining, but that was his guy. He's the one that should have been down there. And he's asking the coach whose assignment that was, but it clearly was his. He is not. My complaint there with their offensively is he's not setting a tight enough screen to give him an opportunity to roll. And now we're going to see it again.
Coast to coast.
And he can't play defense there because he's in foul trouble, so he has to let 12 score there. And just like that, it's a 13-point game. Things are getting out of hand.
There's a three for Taylor, other corner, no good.
It's just off balance. I'd like to have seen a pump fake and a baseline drive there.
Not quite in the rhythm of the offense like the other one.
He's versatile enough. Yeah, the ball movement by Tennessee has now become really, really good.
That's going to be CHSA ball, looks like.
Yeah, he needs a rest. He has been working hard. Taylor is frustrated. You can see him coming to his coach. He's just very frustrated. But some of that is he's got to get into a position to create a shot for himself. And going to the weak side when the ball is on the strong side corner is not good. He has got to find himself working from the weak to the strong and giving himself open looks that are surprising the defense. And right now, he's getting lost on the weak side.
Wolverines call a timeout, full timeout here, talk things over.
This is going to be a critical 2 minutes for CHSA. If they don't pull within, if they don't get about a six, cut this lead in half in the next minute and a half to 2 minutes, it is going to be really difficult for them to win this game. They have, which means they've got to play even more aggressively. I would look for a press here, even though Tennessee has the size and the ability and the strong passing to get out of it. But at this point, you have to do something to limit the space and the time length of Tennessee's possessions. So at the very least, you're making them make quicker decisions. So I would expect, if not a full court press, you're going to see full court pressure.
Both teams have fouls to give here. Just one team foul apiece in the quarter. Wolverines, as we said, do have a few players in foul trouble with 3 and 4 on Guevara.
We're in the same situation we saw the last game.
Yeah.
A thin bench and already players in foul trouble, and you still have 4 fouls to get into the bonus. Now there's plenty of time, but at about the 3.5 minute mark, you need to be within 7. Let's see if Taylor can't get sprung here. His body language is showing a little frustration. Yeah, that's going to be a foul. It was a good gamble there by Tennessee. They were probably just a half step away from actually getting that steal. But
foul on A.J. Fortson, the second.
Yeah, they don't have any real foul trouble. So from their perspective, they might actually be okay, just as an insurance policy, to get a little bit closer to the bonus. Yeah.
That 3 tipped away by Bond.
And then he's going to foul.
And then a foul.
That's that revenge foul that you don't want. I mean, it doesn't hurt them from a team foul perspective, but it is the frustration foul of I messed up and I'm going to work hard to get it back. Rarely works out.
But that was only Raynard's first foul, so he's the guy you'd probably want doing that.
You can see their body language. Their hands are down. There you go.
Taylor takes it away, almost loses control, gathers it for 2.
maybe that'll get them up. But you can see the body language here. Yeah. See already now. You see this pressure coming. You see a little bit more pep in their step. All they needed was just something to show them we can get back in this game. Good drive. Wow. He has just been fantastic this game.
Ben Groth, that's 20 points now.
Yeah. This 5-guard lineup they've gone to when 12 exits for a breather has been really effective for Tennessee. They basically play CHSA's game when they go to this 5-guard lineup, and CHSA's gassed. You know, they have a very short bench, and their players have been playing a lot of minutes, and they're struggling to keep up with the speed that Tennessee can play at, which is CHSA's normal speed. But there you go. There's that weakness again.
Yeah, travel call there.
Those side traps are really, really catching them. And right now, it's not a bad play for CHSA to go to these side traps because A, they've been effective in turnovers, and B, worst case scenario, you're going to get a foul and get you closer to the bonus if you have to do some clock management.
Taylor with it, looking to get in the paint.
Now go.
Back out.
See, if I'm him, you can't just stand there. You got to go weak side there into the slot.
Boudreau stepped through and stepped too many times.
What year is Taylor?
Don't have the year here on our roster.
Yeah, I think, I'm hoping he's still, an underclassman, because you can see just needs a little bit more maturity of knowing kind of where to go on the floor when he doesn't have the ball. And when he figures that out, he's going to be a really amazing player. He already is a really good player. He's just got to increase his court awareness. All right, here's an opportunity, but they're running out of time. The lead is still 13. That's not a shot you needed. It is a deep dribble up three you didn't need.
Foul's going to be called here. Number 10, Raynard, his second. Third team foul, under 3 minutes to go. Timeout, Tennessee.
Yeah, this is one of those keep your composure timeouts where Tennessee coach is going to make sure they keep a level head, because now it's their game to lose. It's with a 13-point lead. Yesterday we saw KC East with a 13-point lead. A 16-point lead with 4.5 minutes left in the game, and HEA amazingly came back and won that game in regulation, and it was strictly because KC East lost their composure and they didn't kind of stick with their plan. So this timeout gives the Tennessee coach a chance to tell them, stay within your system, don't panic, and to remind them to not let that trap come. They've got to pass out of that trap before it comes. If they can do those two things, they're going to come out of here with a victory.
So it'll be Tennessee ball here on the side. They'll throw it in out of the timeout. Bond looking for somebody. Yamine in the backcourt.
Well, it was good defense by CHSA. Tennessee barely got that in.
Oh, picked it up in that spot.
That trap. All right. Good for Groth there to get him out of it.
Yeah,
you see 12 coming in to finish this game, and that's really good for Tennessee, because that's going to give them second chance opportunities and prevent CHSA from getting those second chance opportunities, especially against a really tired Taylor who's played this entire game.
Oh, Boudreau is turned back by Yamine, but it finds his way up to Taylor.
Yeah, that's that tired. Those are just tired legs shooting. Yeah.
Thatcher, Bond, back to Yamine. loses control of the ball.
He never really was in control when he made that first move. Yep, they're going to run to a stretch. They're going to foul now. Yeah, I don't think they have any intent of shooting the rest of the game other than free throws. 12 sitting in the slot just in case they do decide to make a drive here, but I doubt we'll see one.
And coach is telling them to take a foul there. They do. That's Boudreau.
Yep, and now you're going to see a couple of these guys in that are probably not in foul trouble to really quickly do it, but unfortunately they did not. Not only did they not cut the lead in half, but Tennessee was able to extend it a couple of points, and that's pretty much going to do it. I think Tennessee recognizes that. They're now putting in their bench. No, they're not. Actually, they're just going to that 5-guard lineup.
And they're not quite fouling.
Again.
Turns it over, yeah.
Yeah, if there's any weakness Tennessee has, it's not able to escape the trap, and that's something they're going to have to work on, because teams that are scouting them are going to recognize that, and they're going to exploit it.
Deep three, that one's short.
Yeah, these are just desperation shots now at this point, just to make the margin look a little bit better. Tennessee will be content just to move the ball around. Yeah, and CHSA's, I think, now about to be resigned too. They're gassed. I mean, this is just a function of a shorter bench. Key players having to play all 32 minutes. They're going to let him have this one. Nope, they're not.
He says no.
That was
Jay Fortson.
That was shocking. And now the bench is going to get empty.
Number 44, Will Norris in for the first time for the Heat. Number 11, number 10, Tristan Lamb. And number 20, Isaiah Lingo.
Timeout by Tennessee. If this is going to be just a substitution timeout.
Yeah, they want to get another guy in there. Number 25, Max Robinson. His first seconds of the game. Well, we talked about it. The 11-0 lead to start the game for CHSA. Tennessee did such a great job of just staying calm, playing their game.
5-second count here in a second.
Yeah. And they got a foul.
I don't understand that. That should have been a 5-second call. If anything, it should have been an 8-second call. But yeah, I think in the end, Tennessee's experience and depth was the difference. I think CHSA's energy and flow early showed how good they can be, and I just think Tennessee's experience, patience, and really adaptation to the different defenses that CHSA threw at them there early in the second half allowed them to go from a tie ball game to a pretty powerful lead that then they just protected.
And he turns it right back over there.
But don't take anything away from CHSA. Like I said, this is their first year in D1, and they're just gonna get better. They got good coaches, and they got really talented players, and I expect to see them in D1 again next year. They will move on to the D1B bracket, and Tennessee Heat will return to the Sweet 16.
And that'll do it. 54-38, the final score. Congratulations to the Tennessee Heat. Be sure and stick around for more basketball all day long. The National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships.